Alright, for science today, we are starting with 5 hit the runs. So, yesterday's video, I had spawned in with 1 hit the run and played a run and explained that it was kind of underpowered. So now I want to have 5 of them, really pushing the limit of hit the road, I changed them. But because we are just having hit the road today, we should play on a different deck. So I have to remember we are on Ghost deck. So let's go through and understand what would be really good for this deck. So obviously we can go erratic deck and just be like, oh, I have a million jacks, but I don't want to do that. Plasma deck, probably not. Anaglyph deck, probably not. Painted deck is interesting, but I want to have 5 jokers. Zodiac deck is potentially interesting, but no. Checkered probably would be better for early game, but we are going to be fine early game. So what I'm really thinking is using red deck, because what ends up happening with hit the road is that when you discard cards, or when you only have 2 discards on gold stakes, oftentimes you need to use hands as discards while you still have discards, so you can end up discarding jacks. So I'm going to go over the usual. What's going to be our threat? So the biggest threat to this run is going to be not drawing jacks, just like yesterday, but now it's going to be amplified because our entire scoring output is going to be based on hit the road. So yesterday I talked about you need a base molt for hit the road to work. Today we don't have a joker for that slot. So essentially we need to have a planet engine. So that means we need to get blue seals and figure that out. So, excuse me. On top of trying to build that engine, we just need money, scaling, and utility. So let's go. Let's go for the diamond flush. I said diamond flush. Why are we going really fast? Okay. Let's keep discarding. And we're not getting diamonds, but that's fine. Okay, now we got diamonds. And this will 100% win. So, if we play a flush with 0.5 or 1.5 on hit the road, we get 2,000. Great. So remember, we are not playing jokers. Death. We will absolutely take a death to copy a jack. Let's go next. Let's go diamonds. Let's go diamonds. Alright, so this is what I was talking about. We're, instead of discarding here like you would normally, let's play this hand. We're not getting any jacks. This is a bummer. So let's just play another hand trying to find these jacks. Okay, we found one. So let's copy this 3. We don't know what suit we want to play, so it's fine that we keep the same suit. Do these discards. And let's pop the flush. Okay, so 5 cards out of our 52 card deck is jacks, so that's good. Shoot the moon we can't use. Squashbuckler we can't use. In these standard packs, there's a 1 in 13 chance we get a, probably 1 in 14 because they're stone cards. We get a jack, so let's just pass on that, trying to build our economy. Let's go spades here. We know with 1.5 we can win. We know with 2 times we can win. So the reason this is for science is because I need to understand some crazy breaking points. Obviously, if we have 5 hit the roads, you know, like, you're fine, right? Like, it's not that crazy. So telescope is good. Let's keep in mind to try to play some pairs, because if we could just get a pair engine going, we're insane. Yeah, all right. So nothing here is a threat as long as we get one jack. So we'll just keep going for money, scaling, and utility. So we know this doesn't win, so let's just discard it. And let's go for spades. All right, you already know this wins. Nothing more. All right. $6. We're at 23. What do we want to do here? Do we want to open this Arcana pack? This is a $7 Arcana pack. So probably not. Let's just go next. We can delete hearts and spades. Going for clubs. Alright, going for clubs. I said going for clubs. We're at 3x. What does that mean? We have one more jack left? That's pretty good. And we found it. So this was a rare time where we got extremely lucky with our jacks, where all 5 of them was in the first half of the deck. We can never rely on that. Okay. So here's the thing now. Do we just want to go telescope and play some pairs? I'm going to say yes, because we do need an engine. So let's go. This was an $11 telescope, but that's fine. We can get rid of jacks. Is there any pairs here? We could do this pair of 9s. Obviously won't win, but we're just trying to get a bunch of pairs here. Let's play another pair. Okay. We probably just normally discard here for safety. Normally discard here for safety. Trying to find another spade. We definitely get another spade here, right? Like, we're more likely to. Okay. Let's go next here. So we need to get 4 more pairs. All right. All right, $9. So this paintbrush definitely helps. Let's go Arcana pack here. Maybe, okay, so money is good. So with having 5 hit the roads, Temperance and the Hermit are the same. Let's go standard pack here. No jacks, so we skip. Paintbrush is just going to be helpful. So remember, if you go into the small blind broke, you come out broke, and there's no reason to really reassess our threats because we already know that we can win this. I think we're just going to be trying to get some pairs here. I think I want to save my money. Pair of 6s. Maybe going for clubs, because clubs, but we're not playing. Yep, let's go for clubs. Let's maybe do some discarding here. We could do some more. Let's play this pair. And then we can discard these clubs. Or discard this jack. And then I think this just wins. Nice. So 2x definitely just beats this ante. Alright. Can't take jokers. Let's go standard pack first, maybe. Skip. Let's go Arcana pack. So we get a Fool for $20 or a Magician. Definitely just take this Fool. Let's do a little bit of re-rolling here. Alright, I think we just save our money. $7 is probably a little too expensive. How are we doing on pairs? We are 1 behind with pairs. Okay. So definitely just deleted all of those. Probably playing for clubs, but we have this pair of 6s. Pair of 6s. saving the 7, still going for clubs. Okay, nice. So we could probably just start actually playing pairs if we get some planet packs in the shop. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, so we definitely want a magician. We can't take this red card. Maybe, what are we in? We're in the boss blind. This is $10, so we don't reroll here. Let's go big Arcana pack first, I guess. So we get $20. I love me some $20. Now we do a little bit of rerolling. Can't take it. Alright, let's go Arcana pack here. Can't take anything here. Let's just pop a wheel. And $8 is too expensive for reroll, so let's go next here. So we are going to be trying to play pairs. So let's just do Jack and then all low cards. Jack and all low cards. So I just want to play some of these pairs. Let's save these jacks. We could go aces here. Okay. Alright, let's delete some jacks here. Beautiful. And then go kings, getting rid of those face down cards. Alright, so we're doing good with pairs now. As long as we get jacks, we are good. Beautiful, so now we got all of our pair levels. So now, pairs are essentially going to be mult-wise just as good, but we need to find a way to get chips. Sure, we can just grab Wasteful Joker, or Wasteful right now. None of these are consideration, even though Juggler does have synergy with Hit the Road. I should have probably addressed our threats here. We probably don't get the wall, and as long as we keep our money up, we will get utility once we come across it. We could go pair of 3s. Okay. Going to delete a jack. Jacks and 8s can go away. Let's go for queens. 0.5. Let's see how much that gets us. Not enough. Let's get rid of these jacks here. Okay, let's play these lucky cards. Maybe it'll give us 20 bucks. No. Alright. So as long as we get some jacks, we're good. So what's going to kill us here? The wall could potentially kill us if we don't get jacks. We just need scaling and utility. So I like the Fool. Let's open this Arcana pack to see if we get anything that will help us with the jacks. I do like this $20 of Temperance. I like this $20 of Temperance. Let's go standard pack, looking for jacks. No jacks. Okay, so we will take this pair, and we're gonna glass a card we don't want. Hanged Man, something we don't want. And $7 seems a bit expensive. But will we go for it? I probably shouldn't have, because we had 2 good useful tarots. We could get rid of this pair of 5s. We can discard, looking for jacks. We can play a pair of 6s with the glass, trying to get rid of it. We could play a pair of 2s, getting rid of a king. Okay, we could discard the jack. We can discard the jack. And we can play this pair of aces. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so next one wins. We have no more value generators in our deck. So let's go aces here. Okay, so what I will say though is that there's 11 cards left in our deck now. So if we use max discards, max hands, so we have how many discards? We could see 20 cards with discards, 20 cards with hands, so that's 40 plus whatever our hand size is. So we can see a lot of cards. So now we just need to, you know, find our jacks early on enough. Let's go pair here. Because we're never going to be in a position probably where pair by itself without X-Molt is going to be fine. So we just need to keep gambling on trying to get these hit the roads. Maybe one more reroll. Okay, let's go Arcana pack. Saving $35 in the bank. And then getting more jacks is safety. That's probably more worth than the tempereds. Especially because we can't really get more jokers, so that eliminates a lot of our pool. Yeah, we could get more tarots and we could get more planets. Planets are kind of unlucky and we already have guaranteed value with our planets. So all right, let's discard these jacks. This is probably exactly what we needed. We're probably already good. Let's go pair of aces here. Absolutely. So we already pretty much win the run here. As long as we don't get extremely unlikely, we pretty much win. Let's just check our blinds here. So we've just demonstrated that with a 3x, not a 3x, 3 discards, so what is that, 2.5x, we can make it probably to through this entire ante. So we're not really worried about strength, we're worried about just increasing the consistency of our build. We are definitely just going to take a devil because we don't have joker slots. That could be something to build for, and this kind of explains, I need to explain a concept. Obviously you take the gold card because it's money, but there's multiple ways you can earn money. So you can earn it through joker slots, you could earn it through tarot cards, you could earn it through playing certain hands, so that would be like your gold seals. You could play it through discarding hands, that could be your faceless joker, that could be maybe tarot for your purple seal. So we don't have anything that needs to hold the cards in hand, so we definitely want to at least dip our toes in that kind of value. And the way you consistently win runs is that you understand, hey, I have 4 hands to play. Maybe I should get a joker that requires me to play hands. Obviously we can in this run. Hey, I have 4 discards. Maybe I should get a joker that requires me to discard. Hey, I'm playing pairs. Maybe I should hold on to 1,000,000 cards. Or I should get cards that rely on me holding them in my hand. Hey, maybe I should be extracting value from tarots. If you just take what you get, you could pretty much do that. We're in a position where we want to see more shops. Let's go discarding. Let's go discarding. Let's go discarding. Let's go discarding. So see how that is, how we did that, and we just went through 20 cards like that. So there's always some consideration though, that if you think that you do need another jack, just play not your jack, just play a pair and you'll be fine. Can't play take jokers. Let's go standard pack here. No jacks. Let's go Arcana pack, probably money or more deck fixing. $20 is probably better than just getting a glass card. Let's do a little bit of re-rolling here. And that's all they wrote. Let's go next. We can discard these jacks. We can discard these jacks, knowing that we don't need to find that many more jacks. Let's play this pair of kings. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Temperance, we absolutely just take. We go buffoon pack. I guess we probably shouldn't have went buffoon pack. I was just cracking to crack it. Let's do some re-rolling here for some blockers. Absolutely taking money. We are in the last round, so we want to save some money for I'm sorry, I'm blanking. For the next round, $10 for a reroll is probably just too excessive, and we will absolutely just take some more gold cards. Let's just go next here. Serpent is probably not the best for what we want to do here. We kind of do need to get a little lucky. Maybe not lucky, but you know, we probably need to do something here. This is a rare case where having serpent's probably not the best. We win with those aces, so let's just use our discards. All right, maybe it'll give us 20 bucks. 20 bolts, probably just a lot. 20 bolts, so is pretty much a 2x. And then on top of all of that, let's go standard pack here. Nope. Let's go standard pack here. Nope. Crystal ball is helpful for us because anytime that, say, you have maxed out joker slots, anything else that helps you get value from anything else is just obviously better. Playing pairs sets money to 0. That sucks. Not worried about strength at all. All right, let's go next here. Doing some discarding, getting rid of these jacks. Getting rid of these jacks. Getting rid of these jacks. Let's play, well, we know this pair probably wins, so let's just discard just to see what we get and play the pair. 20 bucks is huge. Okay, so what was that? 2.5x is 95. Okay. Mercury, absolutely. I guess we don't take buffoon pack. Mime. Oh, we can't take it, right? Let's just hold it for some blockers. Go one more. We go devil, go arcana pack. Okay, so we get death here. So here's a consideration. We devil the jack because we already have get value from seeing jacks, and then we death the jack, so it's basically like getting more value. No, I think we just devil and then copy the jack, because I don't even want to have that decision of keeping the jack or selling the jack, even though it's probably better to do that. Okay, we got those aces. I want to sell Empress because death in my full slot's going to be more beneficial. Let's play this, trying to find more jacks. We could play this, trying to find more jacks. Okay, and we just do some discarding here. We're just trying to find some of these gold cards, so we know that next hand wins. Beautiful, we found it. Does it give us 20 bucks though? It does give us 20 bucks. So see how crazy it goes. So this is probably the problem they have with balancing hit the road, because obviously 1 is not strong. 0.5x for discarding jacks is not strong, and there's a slight enhancement. But what I'm wondering is, what if it's too strong enough? Say, imagine if 2 hit the roads were actually 1, and every time you discard a jack, it's a 1x. That might be pretty good balancing wise, because then you get then you get strong potential scaling that isn't so ridiculously overpowered, and you probably need to get another build, or that, but it's not like ridiculous where it's gonna go against Baron, right? Do some rerolling here. Star is a blocker. I don't want to pick it up, so I just take it. What's Devil? A king. We do need to spend all of our money here, though. So let's find some tarots. Negative seance. No, for just to keep the spirit of hit the run. Okay, let's go next. Let's discard. Sure, let's discard. Sure, let's discard. And we definitely one shot, so we just keep discarding. All right, maybe there were, oh, we got 20 bucks. Maybe there was consideration to play more pairs early on that wouldn't have won, so I can get more gold cards, but it kind of worked out. We have seed money, so why was I spending down so much? Let's go spectral. Spectral for blue seal. Better late than never, I guess. Let's go Arcana. Devil. Probably just Devil. I see the strength, but like probably just Devil. So we could see our entire deck right now, I'm pretty sure. Let's just play this pair. I'm sorry, I didn't properly address the threats because there is none. Yeah. Let's get rid of the king. Let's play this pair. Okay, now this is where we get all of our jacks, right? Our 7 jacks at the bottom of the 23 card deck. So this is just the borderline issue, is I could still lose right now. Like, I feel so strong. Okay, well, probably not now, but like, we could have potentially lost. Okay, that was a ridiculous draw, not getting any more jacks. That was scary. Now, I still think we win, but that was definitely terrifying. We definitely put a strength up top. We crack open the Celestial pack. And Buffoon pack we're not taking. Hone does absolutely nothing because we can't get more jokers. Let's just go next here. Looking for 2 10s. We can discard. We can discard. We can discard. We can play this one. Okay, $20 hitting was kind of crazy. We can, I already acknowledge that we have enough strength, so let's just play these jacks. Okay, let's cash out. We probably want to be at $50 at the end of this round. A little bit extra is fine. Let's go next. Diamonds are debuffed, so let's see how much that actually only debuffs. It's only 1. Let's do some discarding here. Let's do some discarding here. Now, another thing to keep track is I want to preface this run we had right now. We got +1 discard because it's red deck and additional discarding. So what happens if you do, like, what happens when you aren't on a deck like that and you get hit the run. This is displaying hit and run at its peak capacity of what it can do. 5 of them. This, obviously, if you have 5 4Xs, you're gonna just do great. You're gonna win. But really, this isn't gonna realistically happen. And the fact that it almost flukes, still having 5 of them is a little crazy. Money tree is not gonna be worth it. Discard disables 1 random joker. That could actually be terrible. That could be terrible, but it's not. Sure, let's wheel. Let's death a jack. Alright, so now we have 10 jacks in the deck. That's really good. Okay, let's go next here. Discarding these jacks. Discarding these jacks. Discarding these jacks. See, and then think about it. Most of the time you only have 2 discards. So what are you doing when you only have 2 discards? You're playing more hands. So it's actually negative economy. So even though this run is easy, it's expected to be easy, right? Like it's supposed to be easy. If it wasn't easy, that would be really like questioning towards the balance of the game. So I don't know. I think it's really hard to balance 150 jokers. And hit the road is just one that is very weak, and I think could be doubled. You know? Because if you do I think it should be very easily scaled to ×2 because it's not consistent to how easy the other X mult scalers are. This is very hard to get this X mult. Okay, then this definitely just wins. And obviously we just get a lot. I'm not gonna go into endless mode because I don't think it's necessary. Endless mode is kind of like I don't like endless mode personally. So this would have been a great jack to have. Actually, I mean I guess probably not. What the jacks are probably doesn't matter that much like at all. Sure, we'll take a lucky. Okay, let's go into the boss. So now, I actually don't know. Does this just not scale? Oh, it just doesn't scale. Huh. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Because we have so many jacks, well, this isn't scary, but if we were on the threshold of having enough jacks and just like getting by, this boss would be terrible because the difference between having 4.5 times and 4.5 times is actually a lot. If we would have had 4 something, probably 5 million. So let's talk about it. Is hit the road good? I'm gonna have to say no.